Hi, everybody. Welcome to a new all of the above budget movie review. And this time it's time to delve back into Marvel. And I hear you say you just did all four phases and two extra movies. Yes, I did. And but there's more Marvel to discover. We have some classics, we have some spin-offs, no, not really spin-offs, but we have movies that or like Sony movies. So they're not really spin-offs, but they're not MCU movies. So I the phase 1 to 4 movies were MCU movies. The other two were MCU movies too. But now I'm going into another part of Marvel, and it's called the Spider Verse. And this one is called Spider-Man Into the Spider Verse. And there's a bit of history behind this one. We see Miles Morales. He was introduced into in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, and Ultimate Marvel was introduced to reboot the Marvel universe. So we got the first Black Spider-Man, and Miles Morales has been taken into the new universe, the original universe, when they disband the Ultimate Universe because no more good sales. But yeah, he was popular, and it was in a time that there were a need for more diverse comics. So we got Miles Morales as the Black Spider-Man. And then came this movie, and it was based on a crossover called Spider-Verse, and it has Spider-Gwen, who was also introduced in Spider-Verse, and also has her own comic. And she has been called Ghost Spider, Spider Woman, and like Spider Gwen, of course. And this is an animated movie. It's animated very well. It's a bit of a weird style, but you get used to it after you watched it. This one tells the story of how Miles became Spider Man and how he meets Spider Man from another universe, and Spider Gwen, and Spider Ham, and Spider Man Noir, and another one. I forgot her name. She has a big robot spider. I loved the Spider Verse comics, and I loved this story too. Um, Miles Morales is a fine addition to the Spider Man family. He has humor, and he has drama, and he has his own story, and he gives us a fresh look on the Spider-Man story in all parts. In this movie, he feels guilty because he thinks he's the cause that the Spider-Man of his universe had been killed, um, because they were battling around a collider, super collider that exploded and took. Yeah, you have to see the movie. I'm not going to explain the rest. But yeah, eventually he meets those other spider figures, and they have a fantastic adventure that will has a head and a tail, but still it's good. Nice callbacks to other Spider-Man related stuff. We see a very cool Aunt May. Yeah, I love this one, and it was refreshing. And then a few years later, there came Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and it had been teased in the ending of Into the Spider-Verse, because we see Spider-Man 2099, and we see a small scene that will be played out in this movie. But we also get to see more of more Spider-Men in this one. It's a continuation of Into the Spider Verse, and we see what happened to Miles after the events of the first movie. We see what happens to the Collider. Someone get to see Spot as a villain. We get to see an India Spider-Man from India. We get to see a punk Spider-Man, and we get to see a Black Spider-Woman. But we get to see Ben Reilly, and we get to see, yeah, almost every form of Spider-Man around. This movie was filmed as a two-parter, and it will be followed by Beyond the Spider-Verse. Um, yeah, this one is very cool too. We see Miles grow into his role as Spider-Man. We see how it impacts on his life with his parents, and we get a cool multiverse twist at the end of the movie. So I'm I'm loving this Spider-Verse. Um, yeah, I'm curious to think. Did you see those two movies too? And if you did, well, did you like them? Tell me about it in the comments. And if you're already there, please subscribe and like this video. I just want to say thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.